Hey everyone, so what's been going on, what's needed, and what's the energy shift? The energy shift is truly coming into this organic space where your dreams become more vocalized in terms of a human experience. They become more grounded. The energy is taking out the ego even more, of saying, well, what's wrong with a happy place, a good world, a vibrant planet, and like non-polluting, whether that be obviously mental language or literal. So I hope that you're feeling that energy as well, of being very, what's wrong with wanting people to be happy and being kind. So in terms of action steps to take, bring it down. Bring down your dreams like they're being pulled down into the veins of earth. And this is a true representation of the energy. So let's just say, like, you've got your column of ascension, you've got your channeling from your higher self all the way to your 12D self, right from source. And you're here, everything's giving you the ideas, every single idea is like come from your 5D you, for example, it's come from anywhere, but let's just say it's 5D you. It's coming down and you're here on ground level, pushing down the energy into Gaia and being like, I believe this could happen, like, that would be really cool. But then rather than that would be really cool, I believe it, you're like, this should happen. And then you sieve away at these really pensive layers to say to yourself, why shouldn't this happen? Why shouldn't this? And then that's when you see this like reflection of all your beliefs being like, maybe I don't deserve it, maybe I don't believe I can do it, maybe I believe someone else should do it, maybe someone's already doing it. And all these trickling little, I'm going to say like little poisons really, but those poisons are the whole reason that we're here. Because if you haven't got them, you're not working anything. You're fully like, instant manifestation, meaning you're not in this dimension, but you're here in this dimension to enjoy this journey, which we obviously are. So the dreams that you will have, and obviously I think all of you have seen my Golden Key to Manifest in 2020 video, and if you haven't, go and check it out. The dreams that you will have will manifest and will come into your awareness easier, like easy and grace. Everyone probably heard the statement, with ease and with grace, is because once you've got and reflected on those little poisons that are like, you want it because of this old reason, you're trying to do it for this, and if you've got rid of them, you're like, no, it would be really good for everyone. So you look at them and you go, would this be beneficial to someone living in Africa and someone living in New Zealand? Would this be beneficial to every child if they were actually offered it? Would this be beneficial to every adult if they were actually offered it? Would this be beneficial to the animals if they were actually offered it? And you get at these nitty gritty and you let that 3D matrix mind go, anything else? No. So you go, it would. This idea of mine, this business venture, this project, this product, this idea of mine, this concept, this movement would benefit anyone that it touched. And this is where you really start anchoring in that understanding that it is a higher conscious love, light, unity frequency that you are pulling in, because none of your 3D-ness has higher power over it. Is like, would bringing clean water to the world be good? And the 3D mind's going, yeah, but who are you to do that? And you're like, yeah, but would it be good, mate? Yeah, but how? How? I mean, the system's so corrupt, frigging fluoride in water. Would it be good though? Well, yeah, it will be good, but it costs literally millions of pounds. How are you going to get millions of pounds? How are you going to put all the infrastructure? And it's like, would it be good? Well, yeah, obviously it would be good if everyone had clean water. Like, that's beautiful. And you're like, done. Blah. Leave it then. Finish, brain. Done. Like that. So then you pull in and you're like, send that down to Kai. You're like, clean water for all, baby. Not the how, the frequency. So pulling that in, you're like, that is beautiful. How could I ever not let myself want that for everyone because of frigging logistics? And then you understand 3D. They put things in the way, the veils, all to make someone say, oh no, I won't bother because there's too much to actually do to achieve that. When it's like, well, I'm not discounting the dream of wanting clean water just because of logistics. I'll very much anchor in that frequency. Then you pull down your dream that is inextricably positive for all beings ever. And you're like, oh, that's well 5D. That's however you want to resonate with it. Higher conscious, open heart, more loving, etc. So you pull that in and then like sprout that out through the whole of Gaia, that is a belief, that's a frequency that you actually are like, that's 100% I believe in that, that's going to happen, that would be beneficial to all. I'm going to imagine like springs, you know, you take it as far as you can, springs popping up over the whole of Earth, the River Jordan just flowing, like new sources of water just sprouting out, and everyone just like, how did this happen? Where has this water come from? It's all the water cycle, like all this going, but all the water's been taken, and it's like all the 3D going, we just said that, like you just thought that, but your manifestations, because you're pulling in more energy from above, can create a new world. So then obviously you're seeing, when you go into that visualization, that meditation, you're actually allowing yourself to believe in what you can't see yet, which is the whole point of life, because you can't see your future, but you journey towards it. You can't see your past, but you reflect back on it. You can't see the air, but you breathe it, you know what I'm saying? So the whole point of manifesting is understanding that what you don't currently see is actually something that you're working towards by taking your mind's eye perspective and going within and actually making that vision for yourself. Because what is life apart from the perspective that you've actually given yourself? Like I said in my video about me having hallucinations, was a child, they happened in theory to me because it was my reality in that very moment, just like a visualization of something as pure clean water springing up all over the earth from water sources that have never been seen before, and everyone like dancing in celebration and being absolutely fine. That's real. So by us pulling in a real experience like that, that's dug away with no buts, because 5D is a place with no buts. We have butts on our body, yeah, we still got butts, beautiful butts, but there's no butt world. That's 5D to me, no buts, okay? So once you've got your manifestations that are good for everyone with no buts, that's when we all pull that in and we're like, oh, that feels so good, okay? So that'll be like your first job, on you reflecting on what you want. You know, your projects, they can be from, you know, not small, but they can be, you want more organisation in your life. Would that be good for everyone to have more organisation? You ask yourself, do we have to have structure? Do we have to be organised? What, to perform within a system? Or do I want organisation because I really want to be more in flow by having organisation for a set time? Then I'll actually master the idea of being in flow because I would have structured myself. Would that be beneficial for everyone, having a little bit of organisation to then be in flow and it be their new natural? Is nature organised? Is there a thing, you know, reflect on nature to see what is there to balance up what you individually want, because ultimately what you want is aligning to what is already there. And we'll say it on a 5th, 6th dimension of New Earth, but I mean in a now way, even in a 3D way. The things you want, the things you want to manifest, the things you crave and yearn for, the things your heart longs for is already there. And the art of meditation, the art of observing, the art of the master is that, like that visualization of the shifting through the poisons and crawling around the water, say you want more organisation, all you have to do is to be aligned to what already is there. So say that I go, the clouds look really organised, because I've taken that personification of organisation which I want and I've put it in the clouds and go, through my perspective they look organised. Organisation is fantastic. It allows the whole world to have the water system. I'm going to be organised. Organisation is pure. It must be pure. So someone else could be like, look at the clouds and say, I want to be free flowing. I just want to be like without care in the world. And we go, oh, I'm going to be like a care in the world. And when I act like I don't have a care in the world, the water system still works. So you can be a free flow. You can just travel the whole world. You see, so like you put the perspective of the personification. But my point of that is that you're able to easier manifest what you want from seeing what's already there and making sure that it is something that has a positive effect on everyone. So does the water system have a good effect on everyone? Rhetorical question. Yeah. So take the things that you are specifically passionate about pulling in to this planet and for your species and for the generations to come, because this is what it's about, the generations to come. If you don't dream big now, you're basically saying to the generations to come, don't even think about it. However you're being now allows them to believe in whatever they want to believe in. And if you have the implant that you only believe in things that are good for all, and you've actually purified those poisons, which is the ego, which is the matrix mind, which is the conditioning of comparison, competitiveness, and complaining, then you're creating the next generation to be a purified version. You're literally changing the species when you do this. So please do it. Please look at your manifestations and be like, would that be good for all? And put it in these categories. Use nature as an observation for a personification to give you a higher sense of balance, of being able to obviously play, because we are here to play this game as well. Unless, you know what I mean, let's leave it on a higher note. You're here to play the game. So even thinking that something that you want to manifest is separate to the whole beings is the whole point, yeah? By you wanting anything, it impacts the whole universe. So if you're selfish and say, oh, I just want this for me, I know you're not saying that, I'm just, but okay, let's just say, I want to be organised, but I don't believe that everyone should be organised. So it's creating disharmony. It's saying we're different, like someone needs something different to another, which I'm not saying they don't, because we're all unique. But the manifestations that you want to pull in now are good for all, because we're moving to unity consciousness. Plus, you want to experience a world where no one goes, oh, I personally don't like that. I personally don't agree with that. You're like, oh, is there still that guy at the party? Like, are they still around? Like, what's it going to take to make you not think this is a matter of opinion? Like, we're tired of opinion. Your opinion doesn't count unless you've done the sifting through the poisons and you've actually experienced trying to manifest something that everyone would like and everyone would need and utilise and celebrate. Because then there's no opinion. We don't sit there and go, well, I suppose it's your opinion that clean water for all would be beneficial, and it's like, it's not an opinion. It's not, like, do you know what I mean? Like, your brain like malfunctions and then you realise of this third paradigm matrix irritation where people think the opinion of their dreams is like some hierarchical structure even to compare with each other. Like, oh, well, my dream's obviously to bring clean water to the planet. It's not like someone's going to be like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. It's like, that's a great one. Yeah, sweet. Let's all, it's not yours, it's not theirs, Yeah. I mean, we could talk about this all day, I'm saying, girl. But I hope that that's helped, and let me know what you're manifesting. Let's just see how universal, how unity consciousness that you can be. Because guess what? The higher the unity vibration of your manifestations, guess what they're going to be? Globally impacting, right? So even if you say, I just want to be organised, but I know that would be good for everyone because I've looked at the personification of a beehive and they look really organised and they make honey for everyone. So I reckon if I'm organised today, I'm one of them bees in this big, beautiful hive of life in the cosmos. And by me being organised, I'm going to send out the vibrations that other people that feel stressed and chaotic and out of it and separate and not sure where to turn to, that they're going to feel organised by me being organised today. And you send that down into Gaia and you let it explode. Now actually the third part of that, which I didn't say, is that you want to explode it to the entire cosmos. So let's just say all these stars behind me here. These stars are like 100 times more oppressed than Earth. Okay, there's beings out there that are 100 times more oppressed than Earth beings, than the worst oppressed Earth beings right now, okay? So you say, so say that you're like, okay, I'm going to send organisation to the most oppressed beings in the cosmos, and you kind of now get a feel for how expansive you really want to go, yeah? Because then you're like, okay, I'm sending them organisation. I'm going to make that the best organisation. I'm going to send you honey. I'm going to send you strength to be organised, to be able to like organise your thoughts and organise your vibration, that you're going to be able to break free of this. I think organisation is divine, a divine vibration for anyone in this cosmos to literally meet their Christ conscious self, to be completely liberated from all suffering and just to move into divine bliss. Organisation, that's it. I'm going to be the organising queen. That's going to be the name. I'm going to send that to Gaia, and every single moment I'm going to thank her and say, Gaia, you're so organised with every blade of grass that you do. You're going to send that, and you're going to like surround those planets and that feeling that all these people that maybe live in this most like dark, oppressive thing all gather your organisation, and then they rise, you know, like they're the kind of manifestations that you send out into this cosmos to be like, would it be good? And therefore I'm opening you up to your unique way, because that's your imagination on defining, for example, the characteristic of organisation being the ultimate vibration and frequency to anchor into Gaia and to send out to her oppressed beings, and maybe even, you know, the dimensions through choice, that you're just sending them your thought streams. And it doesn't need to be this way of like, oh, I'm sending it to oppress. You're just sending it to lower conscious thought forms, or anyone that currently, any being, any vibration that wants to evolve through this higher vibration. It's not even necessarily that you have to say, I'm sending it to the most oppressed. You can be like, I'm sending this out there. I'm anchoring this in. I'm sending this out to whoever chooses to align, to whoever needs it, to allow for the purpose of ascension and evolution. So yeah. Manifest. Heaven. My hands are quite cold, so I can't clap that fast. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments. Let's do this. Let's manifest heaven to earth, baby.